That was Recipe by OG Amaya, and here she is right here. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? This is OG Amaya. I'm from Houston, Texas, and I came to kick with y'all, talk about a few things. I rap, I'm an entertainer, I'm kind of all of the above, and I'm really out here with this music industry getting my feet wet.
Okay.
So I just want to introduce myself, but yeah, let's go ahead.
So you're new, so you consider yourself to be a newer artist. So tell us about that journey. What is that like?
Really, I've always been into music. Like my dad, he was a DJ himself.
Okay.
So at a very young age.
So it runs in the family.
It runs in the family, kind of like the whole music culture. And so at a very young age, I was listening to LL Cool J, like the people who was really doing this before I was even
hip hop OG.
Yeah, so that's what really pushed me to want to rap. So I've been rapping for a very long time. I've been writing since something like 7 years old.
Okay, so you write all your own music?
Absolutely.
Okay,
Like,
as you should.
So I feel like it's not authentic if I don't. But I've been writing since I'm 7 years old. But recently, I've been recording for about almost 3 years now. But now I done had some stuff just put up for so long. Now I'm like,
And now you're ready to show it to the world.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out there. So
Yes. Well, that's great. So tell us about what inspires you to write your songs? What inspires your pen?
Really, honestly, it's a mood thing, but at the same time, I feel like I'm trying to showcase who I am. So whenever I'm just feeling like, okay, like I got something to talk about, I want somebody to understand me when we hear it, then that's when I'm like, okay, then I'm gonna put my pen to the pad and just flow and just say how I feel, say how I'm looking, say what I'm doing. It's fun at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? So that really inspires me. Work inspires me to really put my foot out there and stuff like that, because it's a lot of female rappers coming up these days.
Yes, that's true.
But the thing about it is that you have so many girls who can get pushed that don't really have that core artist in them. They just have the look.
Yeah.
So I feel
they be going viral.
Yeah, they be going viral.
I feel like if you're not able to go viral, you're not gonna ever get
like,
to where you want to be. You gotta be able to go viral and just do something eye-catching just to get people's attention.
Exactly. A lot of the time, it's eye-catching, but some people can be pushed more than others without having to do a whole lot.
Yeah, that's true.
Especially for females. So that's why, that inspires me to write my own music too. That is, I'm really putting something behind it.
Something authentic.
Yeah, and so that's why I feel like that's another reason. Something that inspires me to write music.
Alright. So tell us about some of your recent projects. I see you got some music videos on here. Tell us about that.
I think right now, since I'm just not getting out there with my sound, I'm really trying to push some fun stuff and everybody can listen to. Recently I did drop Queen shit. It's basically just talking about how I'm a queen, this is what I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm my own boss. I don't need nobody for nothing. Like, that's kind of my brand, I feel like, so yeah. I'm open to dropping more sentimental stuff that's closer to my heart, but I feel like to grab the crowd first, I want to let y'all know that I can
turn up.
I can turn it all up.
Then we can
get into it, and y'all gonna be really listening to what I'm saying, So yeah, that's what's going on recently. But I'm just really going with vibes, trying to get in the studio and just creating vibes. For sure.
Yeah, so I met Miss Amaya at a showcase last year. And it was a lot of people there. It was actually pretty packed. It was at the living room in Humboldt last year, and that's where we met. And that's where I actually interviewed her a long time ago. Well, last year. What I was going to ask you, how do you like performing in front of a crowd?
I really like performing in front of a crowd. I can't even lie to you. When I had my first show, I'm from northwest side of Houston, so it's
Cypress.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I'm from Cypress, Texas, which is just like a suburb. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it's clubs out here and little stuff to do, lounges and stuff like that. But it's
Luna.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Stuff like that.
Have you performed at Luna?
That's what my first show was at. That's what I'm gonna say.
Oh my God! I just guessed that.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's how small stuff is over there. So that was my first show, and honestly, I'm not even the stage type. But my first show, I had a lot of people there just because they wanted to be out, and they just happened to see me performing for the first time. And it gave me a good experience to really get the crowd's feedback, and how people listen with you. So that alone right there, reaction from the crowd is really what made me comfortable with being able to get up there and
help you get out of your shell.
Yeah, get out of my shell and stuff like that. And that's a good feeling, when people is really vibing with you and stuff like that. So I do like performing, but now I'm trying to get more performative so I can really have something to sell, something so people can enjoy. You know, but I love performing. So I'm trying to get more into that in 2024.
Yeah, so you like to do like choreography and
I want to learn.
and
I
stuff
want to
like
learn
that.
choreography because
Yeah.
I can't even lie. Like, I could look good, I could look sexy, but I'm trying to bring back some substance. Like, you remember like music videos back in the day?
Yes.
It wasn't.
Please bring them back.
Yes, like it was always a 1-2 something being done.
And you got to do a music video, with, you know, with a little storyline.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, I want to try to bring that back because that's what I love most about music. And I feel like these days, music is good, but I still want that full, like, that aspect that really make people enjoy this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I definitely want to get into like choreo or stuff like that because, you know, Beyonce from music, she didn't really set the bar for, I feel like, female performance. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like that would be a good direction.
And you say that you're looking to build a team. So what do you think makes a successful team for an artist? What are the positions on this team? If that makes sense.
No, I understand. I feel like what makes a good team is just everybody knowing. First of all, I need people. We need people around us that's really going to see our vision. You know what I'm saying?
Amen.
Yeah, everybody don't got to do everything, but if everybody can see where we trying to go and do their part, then I feel like everything else will come. Everything will fall in line. We gotta start somewhere though. So I feel like people who are humble, but at the same time, like they hungry.
So do you have a manager?
Currently I don't have a manager. I did like.
So you're self-managed. You're a solo artist as of right now.
As of right now, yeah. I'm self. I'm my own manager basically, and I have an engineer. I work with him a lot. You know what I'm saying? He helped me with the whole rap economics thing. You know, got me out there and records me. So I feel like that's the start of my team. And of course, you know, my immediate people that are around me that are with me when I go do whatever I need to do when it comes to this. So yeah, like I feel like I'm starting there, but I'm definitely open to looking for management.
Y'all hear that? She looking for a manager.
I'm looking, but at the same time,
but you gotta be careful.
That's what I was gonna say, girl, because I'm like,
you gotta be careful.
Especially being a female. Like,
yes. They will try to mess over you.
Yeah, they will.
Men and women.
Men and women. Yeah. Everybody will. Like they think because I'm a woman or I ain't think that it's cool. I'm trying to do what I want to do, and then it's like nah, bro. Like I'm not green. So I feel like I see the vision too. I work with you, but I just need everybody to be on the same page. You know what I'm saying? Everybody to have integrity.
Yes, integrity.
Integrity, and I feel like that will eventually lead us to a bigger team. You know what I'm saying? So I'm definitely looking for that.
So would you sign to a label, or do you want to be an independent artist?
I want to be independent. I think I know that for sure because we done seen so many times that early on when we see a good artist starting to get some traction, starting to get out there and stuff. They go ahead and sign that deal and everything look like it's going good, and then a year later they always talking about the same thing. I don't own this, I can't do this, I can't drum this when I'm
and that's unfortunate. Like how y'all like
it's very
how you don't own your own music?
Like that's yours. Like you know.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's unfortunate.
It's crazy that you could like make a song and put in the work for it and then you don't own it.
Yeah.
That's something I never really understood about the music industry.
As an artist, that's your art. You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to get cheated out of what's yours. So I feel like we've seen so many times these artists come back years later and say how they wish they would have did this or wish they would have did that. I'm taking notes. I'm not gonna just because I want some money. We all want money.
Yes.
But I feel like it needs to be right. If somebody can a deal, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I might do distribution or something like that, but recording and giving over like all of my
your rights.
Yeah. That sounds crazy. Sounds crazy, but no, I want to stay independent for like as long as I can, for sure. You know, if to the end, that's what we're shooting for is to own everything. But I feel like I want to be independent, and I want to own everything. I want to be able to benefit from that.
Yes. As you should. That's a good mindset to have.
Yeah.
Yes. And aside from just music, Amaya, she's a dancer. So tell us about that.
Yeah. So I've been dancing.
What made you start?
It's funny because I always like as a kid, like I started working when I was like 15, 16. I've always had a job. I always worked somewhere. I always had my own money. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
But when the pandemic hit, stuff hit the fan. It got real different. And I was working I was a server. I was been like a server working at a restaurant. I was working at this place called Lazy Dog. And when the pandemic happened, we was on lockdown, so
So you couldn't go to work.
Couldn't go to work, couldn't do nothing. Although I was getting unemployment, I mean, after a while, I'm like, I want something to do. Like, so I had a close friend at the time, and she was like, I was making that money, I was going to the club, and
Oh my gosh.
And I'm just like, you know what? I go to the club, and I be dancing in here for free.
Might as well, yeah, I agree.
You know, I'm comfortable with my body. I'm comfortable with my sexuality. I'm comfortable with me. You know what I'm saying? So it just started from there, and I kind of just started doing it. And I can say that I'm glad I started doing it because it's helping me with my connections, networking, getting out there, getting on the stage, you know, doing all of that. So it's definitely helping me put my foot through the door with certain things and help me financially also as well.
Yes, because y'all be making that bag.
Yeah, we do be making that bag, and I feel like the dancing scene in Houston is very different than
Yes, tell us about that, the dancing scene.
It's different. I know when I first got into the game with like all of that, it was a different type of system. I feel like since it was so much money, it was different. You know what I'm saying?
Because you started during the pandemic.
I started during the pandemic.
So was it faster during the pandemic, or is is the money faster now?
It was
during the pandemic.
It was fast. It was fast because everybody was getting checks.
The stimulus checks, the
PPP, you know what I'm saying? You know,
the
boys flexing. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it was good then, but it started to slow up after a while. I know it got really dry for a lot of places because it's major strip clubs like areas, but like really that's for black girls. That's the one that I always think of that people always want to go to. All these celebrities are at, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
even Drake rapped about the area.
Drake be on the area chilling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, just like we were just talking about, I feel like at certain places they do want a certain type of girl, which there's nothing wrong with that because it's somewhere for everybody. But I feel like natural girls like me, like I never felt like I had to be that, so I could go work there, but you notice though that people come there to see a certain type of look. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of moved around and went to other clubs and it seemed slow, you know what I'm saying? But it's where I work now, it's definitely starting to pick back up.
And where you work at now?
I work at Privé Houston, y'all.
Yes.
So pull up. I used to be the Old Dreams or whatever, but it's a cute little club, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'll be there and I love and enjoy working there. But just like we were talking about earlier though, like I feel like dancing, even at the time it was slower, I'm always thankful because even if I'm making $200 a night, if I was working at any other job that I used to work, to get $200, I would be working almost
8 hours.
Yeah,
yes.
like you know what I'm saying? Like I was working, slaving for that. I wouldn't even get that in a day.
Yeah.
So I never really was too salty that let me slow down. But it's cool, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for that. To be the independent artist, you gotta fund everything you say.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So dancing was kind of a sacrifice too, so I could be able to do certain things with my finances because this is an investment. You know, you're not gonna see what you want right away when you're an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you gotta save up.
Yeah, especially if I ain't trying
to take money to make money.
Exactly. So I'm forever grateful for dancing has definitely done a lot for me.
That's good.
Yeah, y'all come check me out.
Yes. What advice do you have? Well, I could ask you like advice for girls that want to be musicians and rappers, and advice for girls that want to be dancers. So, what advice do you have for a girl that wants to be a dancer, but maybe she's shy?
Honestly, if you could see yourself and you could see the end goal, like say you do this for your kids, you feel like you gotta get it done, but that's something that you're thinking about. Don't ever push yourself to do something that you don't want to do. But if you're not hungry enough, just try it and just see where it goes for you. I mean, it's not for everybody. It's just like anything else in life. It's just like any other job. A lot of girls get in it and don't like it. Sometimes I don't like it certain particular times because it's a job. At the end of the day,
every job has its icks.
It did exactly. So but I could say just whatever you want to do, if you feel like you want to do something, don't let something stop you from doing something.
Do you have like any tips and tricks for like getting through the audition or like dancing like on the first night? Like if you're nervous?
I feel like just imagine yourself in the middle of the club, what you be doing, or just being around, just because nobody throwing no money at you, you don't feel like you doing something. But just envision yourself, your baddest self. You don't even gotta get up there and do the most. Just look good while you're doing it. You know what I'm saying? Be the true baddie that you are, and you know you are, and it always works out, I promise.
Yes. Okay, now what is your advice for girls that want to get into the music scene?
I say honestly, always just believe in yourself and believe that what you're working towards eventually, something's gonna come from it. And stay consistent, stay very consistent, because as long as you're putting something out and getting yourself out there, people are watching. It's gonna add up to something eventually, add towards something. So yeah, I say just believe, don't let nobody come and try to dip their hand in your plate and tell you how to do something. It's just your art. Protect that, and then just stay consistent and trust God and just see where it takes you when you do all that.
Yes, amen. Heavy on the trust God. I love that.
Yes.
So, amen. So tell us, how can we keep up with you on social media, and what's next in store for OG Amaya?
Well, y'all can follow me on Instagram at OG Amaya the Don. OGAMAYADADO.
Wait, before you finish answering that question, what inspired your name?
Oh.
Your music name.
So my middle name is Amaya. So basically, I kind of just present myself as that because it's kind of like a persona thing. I want to get into my, my rapper side of me or whatever. But
yes.
I put OG in front of it because at first I was just Amaya the Don.
Yeah.
Then we got all these little the Don Juniors popping up on Instagram and stuff like that. Not saying nobody wasn't doing it before me, but that's how I wanted to be addressed as. So I seen everybody else doing it. I'm like, let me just put OG in front of it. I'm the original, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
OG for me, because people be like, oh, I don't want to call you OG. You got no game. You know what I'm saying? Like, but for me, it's just, like I said, original. Like, it's me. I'm my real self. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a truth teller. I'm a ride behind how I feel. So that's why I put OG straight to
So tell us how we can keep up with you.
Yeah.
And what projects do you have? What are your plans for 2024? In the music scene and in the dancing scene, or anything else that you do?
Yeah, for sure. You can follow me on Instagram. I have a YouTube as well. I'm on TikTok. My username is the same thing everywhere. I'm also on Apple Music. I'm on Spotify. I'm on all streaming platforms. So y'all can look me up there if you want to hear my music, my videos. But really for 2024, I'm just mashing my foot on the gas, you know what I'm saying? Like, every month we're trying to have a new video coming out, different type of visual, I want to get more into performing my raps, you know what I'm saying? Freestyling, showing people I really have the ability to rap, but not always behind the camera, you know what I'm saying?
So more raw, an uncut rap.
Yeah,
okay.
More raw.
Bring real rap back.
Real rap. That's what we want to see 2024. You know what I'm saying? We got girls that starting the year off right, so that's what I'm saying. I just want to echo that, really, honestly. Get some content, I'm trying to get more into TikTok, and y'all kind of seeing me in my artist phase. I think as far as dancing, that's kind of been like my stepping stone. So I would for sure say that eventually, sometime this year, I kind of want to just lay that to rest. Okay. But I've been doing it for a good little minute. So
how many years?
I've been doing it since I was 19. So I'm 23. I just turned 23.
Oh, happy belated birthday, by the way.
Thank you. But yeah, I just turned 23, so I just want to lay that to rest for now, so I could 100% be an artist.
Focus on your craft.
Yeah, because that's really what I want to do. That's always what I see myself doing out of a kid. So I feel like I just need to smash the gas on that and just stay consistent with that, you know what I'm saying? And see later down the road what rap brings me to do. But for the most part, yeah, I just want to focus on my music. So y'all gonna be seeing a lot of that. Y'all gonna be seeing a lot of my face. Whether you need to see it on the screen, on your TikTok, on YouTube, whatever it is. So just check me out, we're gonna stay consistent out there.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Amaya, would you like to freestyle for us today?
I didn't plan on it because I really didn't plan on it today because when it comes to like freestyling for me, I like to have my shit going, put me on the beat, and then, I got to feel it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm trying to honestly get better at freestyling because it's a lot of rappers who can't or don't want to, and I feel like I'm trying to perfect the freestyle. So when next time y'all see me, you know what I'm saying, I'm gonna be better and I'm gonna be able to get on here and run whatever they tell me.
I got you.
Yeah, for sure. But y'all can definitely check out my production on my music, you know what I'm saying? Performance is always there in my voice. So yeah, just check me out.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming up here and doing this interview. I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed having you, and thank you, for sharing your story with us. And I'm wishing nothing but good things for the future. I'm looking forward to seeing the videos from OG Amaya.